Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing the 2020 Governor's Map as of June. Now, so I'm going to start having this up so I don't give y'all false info. Also, John Carney has finally announced he's running, as we all figured he would. I think he announced that like a few days ago, as of this recording session, 2 weeks ago, by the time you watch the video probably. But if I had to guess, it's most likely going to be John Carney, and if I had to guess, probably either Neil Shea or David Bosco. One of the two. I think those two are the best candidates, from what I've read, of course. But that's ultimately just going to go to Carney safe. We can all agree. John Carney's going to end up winning his probably by around 15 to 20 points, if I had to guess. Especially since Joe Biden's on the ticket. Indiana, Eric Holcomb, Woody Myers, Donald Rainwater. I'm surprised Bill Levin didn't win the nomination. But I guess marijuana is not that much of a factor if you're running your campaign on. But Woody Myers, I do not think he's going to pose any sort of threat to Eric Holcomb. It probably would have been likely if Bill Levin would have won the Libertarian nomination. Probably got all the potheads over there vote for him. But actually, that would actually help Eric Holcomb, if you want my honest opinion. Missouri, Mike Parson, Nicole Galloway are the two. I mean, Jim Neely's running. Jim Neely's running, ladies and gentlemen. American politician and physician. Missouri, yeah, that's... Nicole Galloway, I think, does have a shot at winning this race. She's definitely the Jason Kander of 2020. Y'all remember Jason Kander? Yeah, man, those were good days. But I do think Mike Parsons is going to end up winning this election by a likely margin. Probably 7 to 8 points at the end of the day. Though, as of now, Nicole Galloway does have room to improve. She might, end up making this gap a lot, closing in the gap. Montana, Steve Bullock is the current governor, but he is term limited. And we have Lieutenant Governor Mike Cooney and Congressman Greg Gianforte, or John Fort. Either one, I call him Gianforte. I think this race could go either way, but usually, with a popular governor, the lieutenant governor is usually the one who ends up winning it after the popular governor is term limited. So, as of now, I'm putting it in the tilt blue column. I think Mike Cooney will win it, and I think he will be popular. I think he'd be a popular governor. Whoever wins this, Montana, is not in a lose-lose situation. They're in a win-win situation. I think Gianforte and Mike Cooney will both be great governors, no matter what. New Hampshire, Chris Sununu is most likely... I thought it was first going to be Andrew Volinsky, but it most likely will end up being Dan Feltz. I think he's a member... He's part of the... New Hampshire Senate. I thought he was part of the New Hampshire House, but the Senate, even better. I don't think he's going to pose that much of a threat. I think Sununu's going to end up winning this race by 9. Probably 10, but I'm going to put in a likely margin as of now. But Sununu is very popular. There's no way in hell he's losing this race. North Carolina, for the longest time, I thought Roy Cooper had a lower approval rating than Pat McCrory, but he has a 48, and Pat McCrory had 36, so that's a whole 12 points higher. And Dan Forest, I mean, the polling so far is not looking good for him, but I still think I'm still gonna hoping for a Forest victory, but it's most likely going to Roy Cooper by a lean margin. The fact that Cooper couldn't beat a 36% approval rating, 36% approval rating governor, Pat McCrory, he narrowly won by less than 1, and was still able, in his, I don't know. Doug Burgum, there's no way in hell this thing's going to be less than 10. He'll win it by a big margin. Utah, so we have 2 contenders, I think, take it home. Spencer Cox and John Huntsman Jr. I think it'll eventually be Spencer Cox. I think John Huntsman Jr. needs to primary good old Mitt in 2022. I don't think it's going to happen, but he needs to. And, a no-name is on the Democrat side, so that's good. That's good. Let's put that safe red. Vermont, again, similar to Chris Sununu, there are 2 candidates who, are strong, could win this election easily if it wasn't against the current governor. A very popular governor, a very left-leaning popular governor. Phil Scott, good old Phil Scott. And it's most likely going to be David Zuckerman. He's part of the Vermont Progressive Party. And there's also Rebecca Holcomb, who I do not think is going to end up winning the Yeah, she doesn't even have a fucking page. Who will not win the primary? It'll be Phil Scott. I think Phil Scott will end up winning it roughly by 16. Safe margin. All the Bernie bros will come out for him. Washington, good old Ainsley, attempting a third term for office, which good on him. Good on him. Break the cycle. We got Tim Eyman and Phil Fortunato. Fortunato, I think, should win the nomination. He probably will. But I don't think either one of them is going to, have Inslee break 10. He'll win it, if I had to guess, by 11. 11 at least. 13 at, not 13. 17 at most. West Virginia, Jim Justice is not popular, but Ben Salongo is a no-name candidate. So if it wasn't Ben Salongo, if it was Richard Ojeda, I guarantee you, Jim Justice would win by a tilt margin. If not, he'd lose by a tilt margin. It would be close, but as of right now, I'm sticking it in the lean column. And there you go. This is the current map I've got so far. Margins will most likely change. Heck, even Montana might go from good old blue to red. Who knows? By November. But anyway, guys, short video. Yeah, I know. But this is the Chaotic One saying peace.